just about ready to roll. And towing the slab here, Merrill Kelly.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
Chipper Jones, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings. Threw it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Hank needs just one more homer to pass Henry Aaron on the all-time list. 2 outs. That misses, and the count 1-2.
Incredible to think that 755 could have been passed once, let alone multiple times. What a remarkable career he's put together.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Bob Gibson.
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
And the right-hander deals. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. There's the strike up high. 1-2.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
This is Corbin Carroll. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
0-2.
The other way, Jones slings it. Across, and here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back, and for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Josh Naylor. And that misses. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Trammell at second. Finley at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Fenway Park, here's a big power threat. Babe Ruth. Kelly back to work. That one fouled off. Ruth with a homer in his last game. Left field, way back there. And it hits off the monster. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for San Francisco, Lou Gehrig. Foul ball there. No outs. Runner on second.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig. Probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
Swings through that one for strike 2. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Man at second. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a foul ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. The 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Finley has it sized up. Corrals it. 2 down. Mike Piazza, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
Out.
Got him swing. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Giants get a run on the RBI double. Back here at Fenway, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Not even close there. Ball one. Gibson, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And the 3-1. That one in triple digits.
Count full.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And the batter now, Adrian Del Castillo. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting the feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Gurriel gets a piece. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
1 ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Cal Ripken Jr. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And up next for the Giants, Chipper Jones. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Chop back up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Tap back to the mound. To the plate for 1. On the nailer. They get 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a big swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Giants leave a couple. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Larry Doby digging in now. And there's a foul ball. Doby matched a homer in his last game. Gibson ready to fire now. Now 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Willie Mays makes the play. So the lineup flips over. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch misses. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Out to short. Finds its way through, base hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner on the go. High fly ball out to left field. Mantle makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. And here is Alan Trammell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-2 here. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Lou Gehrig. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderers Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those Murderers Row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories. While Ruth hit these high towering fly balls out of the park, Gehrig just crushes line drives into the stands. I mean, he hit absolute bullets.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
And up next for San Francisco, Mickey Mantle. Doubled in his first AB. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Mantle goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Willie Mays digging in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Liner snagged it first.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. Piazza out in the play. And that is the inning. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Back now at Fenway. Stepping in the long ball threat, Steve Finley. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
0-2.
Goes down looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Naylor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That's in there. That's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses, and the count's even at 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That one ripped up against the wall.